Describing functional relationships from graphs, Lesson 16, notes. Example number 5. Draw a graph of the function that represents the situation described below. So what we're going to do is I'm going to read this completely first. You don't have to do anything when I read it first. Then I'm going to go through and I'm going to highlight the important parts. Again, you don't have to do anything. Then the third time, I'm going to underline stuff. And when I start to underline stuff, that's when I want you to also underline stuff. So let me read it completely first. When a train left the station, it steadily increased its speed. It took 10 minutes to reach its top speed of 60 miles per hour. It rode at this speed for 25 minutes. Then it began slowing down to stop at the next station. It took 10 minutes to bring the train to a stop. It remained at the station for 5 minutes and then pulled away. Again, the train steadily increased its speed to 60 miles per hour over a 10-minute period. Now, what you need to know before we do this problem is a train is not like a vehicle. A vehicle can stop quickly and it can increase its speed quickly. It takes a train much longer to come to a stop and much longer to increase its speed. So that's why, there's 10-minute periods that it takes for it to even get up to 60 miles per hour and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to highlight the important parts again, just pay attention. So it took 10 minutes to get up to 60 miles per hour. It rode at that speed, so it stayed at 60 miles per hour at a constant speed for 25 minutes. Then it began slowing down to a stop. It took 10 minutes to bring the train to a stop. Then it remained at the station for 5 minutes. And then it began to increase its speed again to 60 miles per hour over a 10-minute period. Okay, so now we're going to start to underline stuff. So how about underline your 10 minutes and your 60 miles per hour. Okay, so let's go down to the graph. The train has not left the station yet. Its speed is 0. The minutes is 0, so we're going to put our first starting point down here at 0, 0. That's our starting point. Then it takes 10 minutes to get up to 60 miles per hour. 10 minutes to get up to 60 miles per hour. So here's our 60 miles per hour. So you're going to go over 10 and then up to 60. Over 10 and then up to 60. So over to 10 minutes, up to 60 miles per hour, put a point. Okay, now after that, it says it remained at this speed for 25 minutes. Let's put a squiggly line underneath this. So it remained at 60 miles per hour for 25 minutes. So go from the last point we were at, okay, and it's going to be at a constant speed for 25 minutes. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So here's where our next point would go. It's not 25 minutes from the starting point, it's 25 minutes from where it got up to the 60 miles per hour. So from here to here, that's 25 minutes. Okay. It says, then it began slowing down to stop at the next station. All right, so let's do a double line here. So 10 minutes, it took 10 minutes to come to a stop. So let's double underline that. So now from the last point we graphed, we're going to go 10 minutes and come to a stop. Well, if it's at a stop, that means the miles per hour is 0. So we're going to go over 10 minutes and down to 0. Over 10 minutes and then down to 0. It says that it remained at the station for 5 minutes. Remained at the station for 5 minutes. Let's circle this. All right. Well, how about we box it? There we go. The circle's not working. So we'll box that. We'll box that. There we go. That worked. Okay, so it stays at the station. Well, what's the speed while it's at the station? The speed is 0. So we stay at 0. We stay down here for 5 minutes. So just go over 5 minutes and it's still at 0. And then last, It increases its speed up to 60 miles per hour over a 10-minute period. So let's put 3 lines underneath this. 10 minutes to get back up to 60 miles per hour. So let's go over 10 minutes and back up to 60 miles per hour, which would be right there. Okay, now that we have our points, we're going to connect our points. Let's go from one point to the other. Hold it so the line is straight. And that is our graph of the situation. So what you need to do when doing this problem is break it down, do one part at a time, and then graph your points. If you have any questions, let me know.